Number 2 coming up. If it's gonna be Mirage, looking so goddamn successful for AVANGAR as it used to be, as it has been most of the time. I will go into stats very soon. I think we don't need to talk too much about Train. It was just not the peak performance we actually would have expected from Gambit to be, as it is actually about a slot at the I-League Season 5 from StarSeries. And I mean, that is one hell of a tournament. There's only one slot for the CIS region, and I think that could have been very well used in this qualifier section by Gambit either way. But AVANGAR so far, they're showing us what they're made of. The young guns and the squad around Kickard is kicking off quiet, well, to say it like that. If they're able, though, to connect to that performance on Mirage, I would say we'll just figure it out. Let's switch over. Let's see our game live. Knife round in a second with Gambit versus AVANGAR. 2-0 or 1-1. I don't like Kazakhs, just like I don't like pineapple on my pizza. What is that supposed to mean? As it goes, there might be just Buster and Co actually taking advantage in Knife, and they do. Dread, no chance. That is working 100% fine. And we might experience just an advantage. They went for stay? They did. Okay. I'm gonna stay. I think that's very reasonable. By the way, if you're wondering, my name is Sesht. I give you that in the chat right now. It's 120 seconds delayed. Maybe some of you feel like, damn, this guy's good. This guy's legit good. And you're like, I need to follow him. And if you don't follow me, you're still an okay human being. I just don't think it's good. No, you get me, right? Either way. Right now, first of all, Crimson finding himself one. Buster is able to nearly find himself one as well, but Seized, who carries around the bomb, by the way, rather rotates back. Hobbit getting Ramzik. This is a frag that was necessary, as Hobbit doesn't stop there. The bomb could still rotate whichever way they would like to. Kickard is aware of the situation. The jungle has been left open. The Doja could stand in there. And the real issue occurs right now with Crimson having himself task to be the lone man on the site of B. The bump. So far, so good. Seems to still go towards B. Doja has a good bit of control in that direction, and no one holds the foxhole that is there in jungle. So now you need to find yourself that entry. Now you need to find a way to open up any of those sites and make it work. The question is, will Crimson over-rotate or not? He does. Doesn't he? That's the question. No, he doesn't. Info is now on him. And the problem is that Doja, yeah, he might find himself too. He finds himself Kicker. Demasik, though, gets himself that one. And back on short, they know there's a Hobbit. On site, there's a Seized, obviously. A Molotov in the hand of the Russian, who just gets his head ripped off. Only Hobbit to find. The information is there. Oh no, Demasik, you go on your own, and now it works out. 9 players dying right now on the server. A Demasik to stay alive. Kid in hand, no problem. And that will mean AVANGAR leading the way. And that lead has given us a clear picture I mean, it was very tight. We think we all can agree on that, but besides that being so hella tight, the initial situation was equal. And it was actually 2-man advantage, but then on a good bunch of control, those guys of Gambit were able to take. Gambit, that plant happening, are majorly focusing on mids. That might work out well. Buster should be able to hear that very soon, once they get closer and closer and closer. Someone shot it open for him. Very kind gesture. Silence around the map as we already reached the 50-second mark. Buster finds Mill. And so, as he needs to do the drop onto CIS, is not able to do so. Ramsey holds himself very defensively. Interestingly enough, two players rather keep themselves close onto the jungle section. Molo will drop. Dren found by Buster. And now only CIS to find as the bullets rain down to him. He's having just 4 HP. And that should make him an easy target as it is. AVANGAR 2-0. No problem. With ease. Kevin shooting that M4 over to Ramzik. Now picking it up. 3 rifle sprods into the next zone. AVANGAR only losing Crizant. Gambit, as they have themselves that second plant. Doja could basically drop for someone that AWP rather picks the AK. The Gambit sites losing their first, losing their second. Now the AKs are on the board, so it is time to finally show us that convincing kind of play they usually are able to deliver. Don't become dilettante is very crucial in this, and as that shouldn't be the case, Ramzik goes aggressively towards underpass. You check for a trend. Hello, Ramzik! Players can be fast enough to go that far. Kicker, though, has now taken a lot of ground, and that should actually enforce Buster to take any kind of rotation. Right sure Kicker heard that. He's 100% aware of it. I'm staying towards the middle, no one covering. So Gambit can take the short control for the moment. So, oh, Kicker, gonna love his playstyle there. Goes aggressively together with his teammate without making noise though. Now Buster needs to find the shot, but this is giving now Hobbit and Co the opportunity to make the move, because Kicker has been 100% heard right now. Also on the other side, oh, the timing. Kicker is too good right here. The bomb. Prison owns it. He also knows that a Doja should be somewhere very close to him. Which, by the way, only 25 HP. Wrong timing. And Hobbit has to find 2 in 30 seconds. Or retreat the bomb and plant it. But to be very real, I think that's the less possible option. Oh, Kicker! The timing is not in favor. And so Crizant rather waits it out. Checks around the angle. So flashbang pops. Hobbit has been found. 73 HP, AVANGAR. Fighting against a Gambit who consistently, and this is something you really have to grant them, finds frags one after another. And this hurts AVANGAR so much, because the CT economy, it can't be built up at any point in time. There's not like that 2 or 3 rounds where they don't lose a single man, or maximum 1. And that is giving them the opportunity to break down economically quite fast. It's not a good opportunity to say it like this, but it still is. And so, Doja and Co could easily fall short in this. Ramzik finds a Dread, Ramzik finds 2, Buster another. Doja though getting Buster. And that means the M4 falls, but that is it. I think if I remember correctly, it was AVANGAR going up 5-0 easily in the previous map. And really, the most confusing thing for me, and the fun story kind of about it as well, was how AVANGAR has given Gambit both pistol rounds. They were not successful in the starting rounds of each half, and then they still have somehow managed to only get 4 rounds, Gambit. That is kind of weird. That is actually really weird, if you ask me, but either way, nade goes deep, does no damage. Connector has been mollowed off for the moment, but the extinguishing smoke is already on the scene. Gambit has to finally start to build up a good bunch of momentum, because beating AVANGAR in this map, it's not that easy. Talking about it, the Hobbit finds himself Ramzik, and that is now a player less on the sides of AVANGAR. Krizen gets himself 2 though, and Doja, who should be back on the site, could find himself a few more. The Mollo is not allowing him to go back, but go forwards. Krizen is there to still make it work, and Cease can't find him. Kicker now needs to be patient. As he plants white, open. 7 HP onto Doja. Kicker getting the double. And now we have to talk about something extremely crucial about AVANGAR. This map, in the last 3 months, has been played 39 times by the only Kazakh team. 39 times played, 29 times won. AVANGAR is extremely consistent here. They have taken down LDLC, Spirit, Quantum Ballotter Fire, Flipside, Existence, Extatus, Valiant, Singularity, Pro 100, and 12 million overtimes. A team you can never, ever underestimate when it comes down to a map like Mirage. And Gambit, the major impact, the major damage they're consistently dealing, it still doesn't make it work. Krizen coming out, Krizen taken out, Hobbit the last man alive. And in just 25 seconds, by the way, 5 players dead. It's Krizen out. A beautiful shot from Hobbit. Brings us to a 6-0. That 6-0 is just phenomenal. AVANGAR showing sunny side up, basically. To also give you kind of a picture of how it is with AVANGAR and separation of CT and T side. Gambit, by the way, is not much, but 2 percentage points better on this map. Excuse me, on this site. Terrorist side is for Gambit a little bit easier, not too much. Whilst AVANGAR is pretty much balanced 50-50. The same we had on Train, where also AVANGAR had a good bunch of experience. In total, you have to say, Gambit plays against better teams. When they're at the battlefield, when they're on the server, their opponent is usually something along the lines of a top 10, top 15 team. Also, AVANGAR are playing in their league, and, you know, tier 2, tier 3, it's still a little bit of a different kind of competition they have. As it consistently, quite often happens that they lose against tier 4 teams in best of 1 online qualifiers. Either way, though, there comes 1 and 2. I don't know. Someone has to tell me what we're witnessing. Sure, that was an eco of Gambit, but 7 rounds in a row. Gambit, they can't stop AVANGAR. It's a massive truck rolling them over time by time again. 0-0 on Mo. Adren 1-7. Cease 2-7. Hobbit the only one with a positive KDR right now. AVANGAR becomes a beast with sharp claws and a big mouth to eat them all. Cease finally gets Krizen, and then Ramzik being low HP. This could be the opening round finally for Gambit. After they couldn't connect onto 7 in a row, Kicker's aggressiveness gets finally punished. Buster, he hears the steps from his left side. He gets Buster, finds himself seized as well, can't connect onto Adrendo. And a good option for Gambit. Now use it. Get that bomb, get on the site. And you got it working. Mo, who's down to 11, is just a body shot away from dying. Ramzik didn't seem to spot that bomb. Thing is, either way, they need to cross Ramzik. There's no way around it. That reload might have been hurt. Reload taken out. To the left is an Adren. Towards bench, he might find himself Ramzik and his teammate. But he sees the bump. One body shot, player taken out. This half is already in favor of AVANGAR. The sad story about the lads of Gambit recently taken out of DreamHack Marseille with further than 4th place. Couldn't go to Belo Horizonte as Big was able to take down the CIS team. I mean, the recent times, they haven't given us many things. Wait, Spider-Man dies? People call me Spider-Man caster. How am I dying? I'm alive. I'm here. I'm casting till I'm falling dead on my chair. Possibly. I will not give up before I cast MF Major. MF is a very, very bad word, so I'm not saying it, you know? Kinda get me there. And I just want to see, I'm usually not that type of guy. I'm not betting on professional teams recently. But the AVANGAR odds have been around 2.6 to even anywhere free. No, but that speaks for itself, right? In everyone's head, this team is still a major winning team. And Gambit, you can't say that this is a bad team. Far away from that, but the performance they're delivering us. It's horrific. It's like a horror movie, and you're watching the worst scenes. It's a little bit like Shining. You know the scene where he says, "Here is Jackie," or "Here comes Jackie." I don't 100% remember anymore. I watched it in German. And then Kickert is coming with an axe, slamming in that door, and in there is just Hobbit shivering and asking for mercy. But that is pretty much what AVANGAR is delivering us right now. A merciless play. Casualties? I don't care about that. And AVANGAR does that in a beautiful fashion. 9-0 lead. Because then here's the steps, finds himself Hobbit, who just pulls out a grenade. Could pop the flashbang, taking a lot of time with the grenades right now. But assistance from Buster is there. Finally taken out as Doja finds him. Taking a good bunch of ground. While C's is still waiting for a mistake on Ramzik. Doja found. No. Could be out in a second. 46 HP and a grenade. This guy is dead. Molo is enforcing it though. And he's going up. And he has the right timing. Seized finds one, but that is it. Oof. Brutal. And you know, when it continues like this, a fresh canvas to paint on, aka a second half, it will barely benefit Gambit at all. I mean, at the point of, like, look at those beginning rounds. One player surviving. And here, one player surviving. Many occasions where AVANGAR could have easily been beaten. I have to give you that. This is Gambit being a team that is not, like, struggling at all or not giving us the opportunity to show what they're actually made of. But the real issue occurs is that they can't close it out. They somehow can't close this out at all. In a single round, they have found themselves. Feeling of success not being found the last few times. Somo comes together with Seized. Gets one frag. Kickert has the information. Kristen is entirely blind. But whilst that is happening... Oh, perfect timing here from Ramzik. He assists his teammate to not be caught out by the player who's coming over from Tetris, and there it goes, and there it is. 11-0, Gambit giving this away right now. And so the money is not looking that brilliant that round as well. 11-0, and a Gambit that, well, still can't deliver us what we're actually been looking for. Ramsey finding him out. Early fracks, early opportunities. Double kill by Ramsey. Demasik finally taken out. Crazen can't do anything about it. This could be the match, actually. This could be the round, excuse me. Working here. Is Ramsey able to connect? He peeks wide. Hobbit needs a body shot on the hopper from Kazakhstan. He does. No problem. Man advantage. And so Buster, as well as Kicker, might be seeing a Gambit finding a round. Doja hears those steps, finds himself Kickered, only Buster alive. He needs to clutch this on his own. Finds himself Hobbit, doesn't lose a bit of HP. He's probably aware of the situation here of Doja. So the instant rotation from C towards the site of B is coming in. So Buster, he has a few options right here. There's no Doja in the end behind him, so rotating over CT could be a possibility. Rotating over the T-spawn, that would take a lot of time, but could have been legitimate. Now he has to react to it, though. And Doja, as he's already rotating towards kitchen, is helping out the team a good bunch. Buster, he's like, why did it have to be B-site? God damn it, there's an AK, there's an AWP. Do you want to save, or rather, do you want to aggress? Because let's say it like this, 9.5, 11, 5.2, 7.1, you can still get yourself that aggression working. There's just the real issue of this, that a lot of time would have been spent rotating over, so he rather keeps just that tiny up, raises it in the next round. It's not like really the needed, economically speaking, but whatever happens, this first half ends with 11 rounds in favor of site of AVANGAR. Whatever it is gonna be, 11 is already set. That could be right now the situation where they still have the opportunity to take down a ruthless AVANGAR. Prison. That's a lot of damage dealt. Demasik, he finds one, and now this is now the information that Major League could work. Ramsey, your shots! Where are they? Mo's getting not taken down. Buster is the only man alive. This is kind of odd. And suddenly it's an AVANGAR kind of falling down. I actually didn't expect that to be the case.
Bomb has been planted.
So he finds himself one. Could nearly connect onto Habits, but that's not the case. 11-2. Does Gambit get back into this? So Ramzik needs to at least try to, ouch, find himself a few. Ramzik was actually the second nade not hit him. Surprising, but either way, Ceased and Crescent meeting each other and finding themselves not what AVANGAR's side was looking for, at least. Ramzik can connect onto more than one. Kicker's not able to find himself that one on to Seized. Nate goes deep, Nate does it. And so Gambit, they might pick their fourth. In case AVANGAR doesn't somehow, you know, find a round with pistols, but Counter-Strike and ZZ victories. Name a more Iconic duo, please. Now, Buster holds himself mostly towards short. Here's... Oh, no. Yeah. Just a little bit lucky there. It seemed like CIS could come at him. There he does. He still headshots him. CIS had actually an advantage, and Buster pushes through. Finds Doja as well. And so far, the Deagle action is successful. These two players are towards middle. Not quite sure if Demasik is hearing more. As well as Hobbits are nearby. That Molotov thrown away. Either way, Hobbit finds Demasik. That could now deliver them to control towards B as the bomb has been picked. When 1 minute is left, they still got a good bunch of opportunity. And those opportunities, they now need to be used. It goes for a very interesting smoke. And a flashbang working together as a combo. He holds himself towards the pillar. Not quite sure. There's a face! Kicker! That was your frog! It looked like for a second it could have done it. Then the spray from Ramzik. Disappointing it is. Kristen picks up that AK. Finds Adren. And only Hobbit to get in that 1v1 in round number 15. He does close it out. 12-3. AVANGAR delivering insane stuff here on Mirage. The first half starts off with 11-0. And now it is down to Kicker & Co. to bring us a 16-3. Possibly will be Gambit actually coming back in this. Just a little side note for you, by the way. I'm gonna straight up honest here. Gambit is 115 weeks in top 30 right now. Just mentioning that. The core roster is actually. So, with that being said, they still can't really connect to it. Buster, this guy has 10 HP. You need to find him once. There's the headshot. No, Hobbit gets him. Where is the pistol accuracy? Demasik. Last man alive, still can't do it. Gambit winning the pistol, 12-4. Deja vu is what I'm calling it. So it goes, Hobbit finding Kristen, not too much of a problem. So Demasik gets seized as well. I mean, we got ourselves a situation where Demasik can still escape. Buster finds Mo. Oh no. That just means plugging off heads becomes successful for AVANGAR partially. As their Doja comes in from behind. Demasik, rotate over. Don't let Hobbit alive. Don't leave Hobbit the option here. Demasik, you're rotated enough. Go for it. He does find him in the end. Sad story, though. He couldn't keep his teammate alive. Picks up the M4. 2 to go. 66 HP are possible, especially if he pops that nade deep. Doja standing on top, right? Okay, I'm taking that back. Thought for a second it could be Doja. Getting himself killed by the nade. That is not the case. Demasik now needs to do the run from behind, and Adren might come. Demasik grab the bomb. No one coming. Take the knife and run. No. Oh, this is so good right now for Adren. Possibly he hears that. I'm just waiting for the exit there. Let Demasik come directly into his hands. Adren has the right positioning. Adren should have the right teaming. And that timing on Adren does work out. Nearly looked like he could have just lost that due to that, but 12-5. And Gambit losing many players right here. So the rebuy, it's not too nice for them. Their economy won't really benefit from that. As we see, the majority of the players down to 0. And as it goes, there's the mid-aggression. Mo just praying that the pistols aren't mowing him down. What a wordplay. Adren with 1 and with 2 actually him out. Free versus free. M4 being picked up. Buster needs to reload. And Seized is not looking! Are you kidding me? Seized, you heard that reload! Buster can't escape the action. And once more, Gambit are losing so many players in such a round. With Demasik is now where Hobbit stands. Still can't connect those shots. God damn it. And Hobbit is the last man alive as Doja has been taken out. Gambit, you can't lose that. That is not legit. Demasik is trying his best. And Gambit is consistently losing players. Hobbit the only one with a decent rate right now. 26-15. Top fragging right now. And the rest of Gambit just plays. Somehow, I mean, 4-16 after 19 rounds is not really satisfying. This AVANGAR, anytime, anyhow, they could ruin the economy for Gambit. It's due to the reason that as they consistently lose players, they shouldn't have too much of a problem with them ruining the opponent's economy. And Seized is finding one as well. It's incredible what we're seeing, no doubt about it. Brisno finally gets a Adren. 3 versus 4, and Gambit having 1 less. Is Buster? It's on with Mo. What is he trying to do? Not 100% sure what that was, if he actually timed out for something else. Doja now needs to be found. Can still survive. Ramsey and Krisen are in total not even able to bring up 100 points of health. That will be a tough take on the B site. Doja gets Ramsey. There's the denial. Doja on a triple. It's 12 to set. I mean, we've seen a lot of stuff, right? We've seen Seized and Connector not listening. We've seen AVANGAR leading 11-0, but this right now, that was the Doja 1G. It's not Doja X God, it's Doja G God for the moment in this game. 12-7, AVANGAR still having a 5-round advantage, but still having a big issue right now, finding a way back into the game on the terrorist side. Ramsey getting Mo. Buster, Kickard, and Ramsey need to find themselves something. And Kickard is aware what kind of position he plays, therefore he finds himself that frag onto Doja. So quickly incoming rotation. Kickard knows where Hobbit is as well. And that gives the team a good opportunity. Kickard coming out. Kickard knows. Ramsey just casually waiting. Logically, Hobbit plays a position where he's the most safe at. Seized knows where Ramsey is right now. Hobbit's gonna jump up. And he even finds the frag onto him. Buster versus Free. Coming in from behind. I think Adren will not hit a good timing. There's the pause coming in from Kickard. He needs that pause. One body shots onto Hobbit would seal the deal, but that is not the case. 29-15. Hobbit will probably break that 30 bomb. And the great thing is, on my right side, I see what actually happens, and I saw that Doja burned himself. The reaction. 1G. Is it Tyler One Love? No, if I for a second it's Tyler One, but I love you, chat. I very often love you. My name is Sesh, and I'm the one who adores you for the way you are. Either way. 12-8 and AVANGAR. They don't want to lose this unnecessarily after such a strong start. Close this case the way you started it. Kicker taking a lot of damage, then found by Doja. So Demasik on the other side finds himself the entry against Seized. 4 versus 4. A side would be a quite good spot to take, while Dramzik gets found in middle. Buster gonna play it wisely. Gets away from the ramp where sees Doja's head. Now he rips it off. Adrenaline will come from middle. Buster seems to be aware, and Buster finds him as well. Double kill coming in mid-control in favor of the Kazakhstan player. That bomb now needs to go on any of the sites. And Mo, with an AWP, can easily be smoked off by either Crizin or Buster. That will make the AWP useless. Will they be able to do so is the better question. There, Hobbit somehow finds Buster. That's not the best of a scene to have. Bomb will either way go down. The smoke pops. That thing goes down. Oh, Mo, do you get Crizin or not? No, you don't. That shot was so close to actually the body here of the bomb planting Kazakhstanian. And Demasik holds himself as close as possible as he somehow knows that both of them are CT. Hobbit needs to find that frag right now together with his teammate. Crizin holds himself close and no idea why Demasik is right now peeking. It's 8 HP onto Mo. And Crizin on your own, he finds one. Now gets back onto the ramp. And Hobbit in the smoke. He gets him, but he has no kit. Does he pick it up? Yes, he does. AVANGAR, this was your round! And Gambit somehow picks it up and magically gets the 9th one. The Kazakhstan team probably asking themselves, how could they give that one away? After no peek was necessary, and then you die like this. A shame it is. I don't even know what to believe anymore. I seriously don't know what to believe anymore. Doja's taken out. Kicker found himself that one. B-side aggression seems to be kind of predictable right now for the player of AVANGAR. Hobbit is coming towards him. Kicker rips off his head. So it will be two-man advantage now being used. Kicker finding a third. He wants to get rid of that finally. Let me just win, he's probably saying to himself. And as Mo and Seized need to just actually hold them off from doing so. I'm not quite sure if they're going for it. $50 onto Mo, 1,900 onto Seized. They'll save that up, and AVANGAR will pick number 13. That bit of relief after 6 rounds in a row from Gambit. And I mean, 6 rounds in a row, that was actually looking quite promising. Like, it could be some kind of very, very possible kind of retake. Excuse me, kind of comeback. Seized finds himself, but Demasek who goes way too aggressive. Hobbit carrying like Frodo. Yeah, I mean, Hobbit's 3216. 2.0 KDR this lad has. That 2.0 KDR is decently strong. As it goes, finding Buster. No time to fall short. Find your way back into this game, AVANGAR. You found yourself one, go further. But there, Demasek falls. Crizin doesn't hold the right angle. Where is the concentration, AVANGAR? And Kicker dying in the process. Ramsey on his own. That back and forth, it now started. 3 rounds difference, and that will now bring AVANGAR not the best of an economy. AK onto Kicker, ZZ coming in from Demasek. That's a very interesting strat to see, because as Kicker does the IGL, he's taking that bullet for the team, trying to carry it through in such a round, or find, you know, a frack, then give your teammate a gun or something. I like the approach a lot. As in the next one, he'll just take the bullet. He'll just say, okay, you know what, you all play the AKs, I just play the rifle. Crizin looking to him like, you sure we're doing this? Yeah, sure. We're doing this. Doja gets found too aggressive. Hobbit on the site. Amalo drops. He extinguishes instantly. And now the rotation for Kitchen comes quickly. Oh, they're all stuck on him. And that costs you a good bunch of seconds. You need to drop down. You're all just caught yourself up in that position. Rotate away or now come back on the side of B. Everyone shifted away from the A site. I'm not quite sure if Buster would do himself a favor. Another rifle in the hands of AVANGAR, though. Switching over guns. And seized. He'll surely be the last man on the A site, as though now Mo comes over. No smoke is onto AVANGAR. It could get very tricky to take over that side of A. Because what just happened is Dren coming in from behind. He's already towards T-spawn. He has the information. The AWP now needs to do a major job. And Mo needs to rely on Cease and his assistants. 2 are CT and 1 coming back from T-spawn. This is lost right now for AVANGAR. Except they're having all the awareness they need to. As there, Cease finds himself 1. From behind 1 comes. Demasek is lost. Too long it took for AVANGAR. Too long it took. They could have pulled through the B site. They didn't want to because they expected that their opponent will then be quite clearly having the kind of information and then rotate over. I mean, we saw it, but I'm missing it. I'm missing the concentration of AVANGAR, and I think if you just freshly joined us, how it was actually 11-0 in favor of the red and white. Gambit now. Well, let's say it like this. Looking quite abysmal. Good though, getting that frag onto Doja. He consistently does not find himself much control towards B apartments. There Mo finds himself Crizin. And it gets problematic. You need to find yourself now the entries on the site, as they've done it with B apartments, as they've done it with A, as Demasek gets seized. So Hobbit, Adren, as well as the Opper, need to do the job well. Refrag from Buster. Mo's aware. And he just goes back as fast as he can. Demasek taking that kind of approach. Mo Oh, not taken out. But there's the head ripped off. Hobbit back on CT. Finds himself one. This is the guy you really don't want to meet in 1 versus 1. As he's so goddamn lethal, he now needs to be found. As there is a Malo still in the hands of Ramzik. And he can go for the plant. There, here's where Hobbit is, and he finds it. Ramzik with 4 HP! AVANGAR, 2 rounds away from success. Gambit's economy still not strong. And if we consider that AVANGAR is winning this round, if that is possibly happening, then we got ourselves a Gambit on nothing. Double op, Hobbit and Mo. Doja once more on the FAMAS. I don't know how you feel about it. I'm kind of scared of this round. Kind of scared either way. As both teams could just suffer economically from losing this round. There. Oh, Mo and the timing. That was way too close. He could have easily got himself that entry. Buster. He's that successfully enough to find a Dren. 1 player out. 1 op. Excuse me, 2 ops still in the game. So Buster picks up that AWP he found himself. Resmoke in the window. Prison will take a bit of ground. Whilst all of this happening, Seized positioning could be a crucial aspect in this, though Mo falls. Seized is the only line of defense actively standing towards the A site. Switching over the guns, casualty kicker kills Seized during that time. He doesn't even care who's standing there on ramp. It could be anyone, it could be Simple, it could be Bentat. He's finding whoever he wants to find, and so Doja on his own kills the bomb planter. Gives the team a good bunch of time. They now need to take that one through as 20 seconds are left in the clock. Don't lose this because of time. Oh no. Okay, the bomb plant for a second. I thought he was playing open. He has been hurt. Kicker finds him. Gambit's economy is pretty much down in the drain. And as it is down in the drain, we're probably seeing ourselves an AVANGAR winning 16-11. But you never know. Deagles and ZZ's a lethal combo, as I would say. And as it goes, no damage dealt so far. 35-18. Next one is Doja, with not even half of the frags. And I think as a Hobbit, I would be quite tilt. I would be actually mad of seeing you making a lot of work and your team not finding a bit. Flashbang pops perfectly, Kicker can go down, doesn't find himself a thing. And there, Hobbit, first of all, victim number 1. He's now from behind, Seized. He's getting himself the bomb planter. He has that information. Picked up not the AK and has to run away as quick as he can. How much information, how much advantage inside here gained from it? He knows where Adren is. That should be the announcement that A might be not the best of an idea. Problem is, time is low. Seized is an easy victim. Adren could work out fairly fine. And his Seized is going up. Oh yeah, there the Molotov needs to burn him away. But that isn't the case. 15 seconds, make an aggression and make it work. Adren is surviving. And so Ramzik on his own. 10 seconds. What are you doing, AVANGAR? 15-12. This was yours. This was all yours. And then it is Gambit doing it all right in the right fashion. Wrong aggressions coming in from AVANGAR. It didn't even seem like Gambit was playing outstanding in this round number 27. It more likely seemed AVANGAR was playing not so strong as they've done in the previous ones. What shall you believe? And who do you believe in? Strength. AVANGAR shown 11 rounds in a row when suddenly a Gambit flicked the switch and went into full comeback mode. Kicker though, now finding Seized. One towards the stairs, he's been announced. Mo trying to get himself information with the jump, and that bomb should be planted in a matter of seconds. Prison finds it. 4 players left on the site. And Ramzik, you can now rotate. No assistance here coming in from the Opera, and no idea what he's doing still on the B site. And Ramzik, he's still on B. Now he comes back, finally over short, and I understand the tactic, and I have been a total idiot. He's covering all the bomb here from short. Mo, Hobbit finding way too many. Buster, with the ZZ in hand, should be able to get himself Mo. He doesn't. Ramsey gets one headshot. Hobbit can just pull through. Hobbit is taken out, and Kristen finds it. We got AVANGAR at the StarSeries I-League Season 5. The only CIS team to pull through the qualifier is going to be the young Kazakhstan guys around Kickard and Co. Unbelievable scenes. The major legends, Mo, Hobbit, Doja, they're somehow not finding themselves what they were actually looking for and couldn't connect to it in the end, which basically means Gambit will not see them there at StarSeries I-League Season 5. It's AVANGAR going through. Amazing job by Kickard and Co. I think we can give them all props for that. After we've seen a dominant train, 11-0, they started off and it was like 11-0, Mirage, their map pick won most of the times that map. Can we just end it? But Gambit did an amazing job of coming back. They were having that kind of focus, they were having that kind of really concentrated, really focused play. And at one point, we were all thinking, it looks shaky there for AVANGAR. But there were some very debatable plays. Very, very, very debatable plays. And those debatable plays that in the end costed them their life, their round, their game. Gambit is out of this. AVANGAR, we're going to see you at the I-League in the end. My name is Sesh. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, feel free to visit on social media with !caster or !casters. I think both work as far as I know. I'm Zesh. I'm out for the moment. I wish you a great day. Enjoy your time. We're going to see each other tomorrow morning for the Asia Qualifier, in case you like. And otherwise, see you next time.
LootBet, online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join LootBet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.